Florida just moved to add the overthrow of Nicolas Maduro to its anti-communist curriculum, and it's going to be in the classrooms in the 2026-2027 school year. But the Ocoee massacre happened in 1920. After a black man tried to vote, a white mob murdered black residents, burned dozens of homes and churches to the ground, and drove nearly every black family out of Ocoee. Survivors who were forced to flee lost their homes, their land, and their generational wealth. The entire black community was wiped out overnight, and Ocoee became a white-only community for decades. And Florida didn't require that to be taught in classrooms until 2020. 100 years later. The Rosewood Massacre? It took 70 years before that was acknowledged in classrooms. The Groveland Four? Decades. So here's my question. Why can we move at lightning speeds to teach about the failures of other countries? But when it comes to racial terror, voter suppression, and systemic injustices that happened right here in Florida, we stall for generations? And let's be real, this isn't ancient history. We're still fighting voter roll purges. We're still fighting restrictions that disproportionately affect black and brown communities. We're still arguing over who gets easy access to the ballot. If students understood Ocoee deeply, not as a footnote, but as a warning, maybe they'd start to recognize the pattern. So why is foreign regime change urgent classroom material? But Florida's own history of punishing people for voting gets glossed over and took nearly a century to acknowledge. That's not an accident. That is a choice.